stream ended, like I saw her text that she was like, oh, like when I was leaving, I couldn't find one of like your bigger cat, and so then I was like freaking out, and then like I wanted to play after stream, but I had to go because
I understand.
I thought that he might have escaped.
Yeah.
And so then, but when I went home, he was just there waiting for me by the door. So.
Yeah, they get scared, some of them. I have.
Yeah.
Somehow I ended up with 4 cats.
4?
I don't even know how, but yeah, and one of them, if anyone else is in the apartment or anything is going on, he's always hiding.
Yeah.
He finds the best spots. You can never find him.
Yeah. Like, yeah. My bigger cat, like, he's a bit more scared. I just got a new kitten, like, a few months ago.
What a massive hand here between Vivian and Aussie Al. Aces versus kings.
Like.
King on the flop.
He's more adventurous, more friendly.
He's more adventurous. And like
Aussie Al does have some backdoor spade potential, but he's in a very rough spot here at the pocket aces.
That's better. So they have someone
because like I like to go traveling.
Vivian camouflages her hand a bit and plays it as a call.
Company, and they're getting along.
That's
at
great.
First, they were like,
Aussie Al's got to be feeling great about his hand as the actions played out, but
now they get along.
I think he might
now he like bothers her all the time. Like he
get
just,
some
like,
stiff resistance here from Vivian here,
and then she'll just like run away. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's a whole dynamic.
Yeah.
I was gonna bet 7,000 into a $9,300 pot. We're gonna have a $16,000 pot right now. About 60K effective stacks here. Al's got 60K behind, and Vivian covers with 127. Just gonna play her hand as a call. Five off suit for the river here. Al's got to feel great about his aces here, getting flatted on flop and turn. However, Vivian's got those set of kings. Al's gonna bet 15K into a 23K pot. An ace-3 and a 3-6 straight did come in, but she's probably got to discount those hands quite a bit given the pre-flop action. She might think she's got the nuts here effectively. It's going to put in a raise, and she does. Interesting spot for Al because he does block the most logical straight here with the ace-3 wheel. He's got 2 aces, and she did just flat him on the flop and the turn. So you might think she had a drawing hand and not a made hand needing to protect. So we'll see if Aussie Al calls it off here. I think he may, given the action. It may be tough for him to find a fold here. Obviously Vivian's kind of keeping her range balanced by just calling twice with the top set of nuts here with the kings. Obviously it's tough spot here for Al. He may end up using a time chip here in this one. Double flush draw turn. That did not come to fruition on the river. Perhaps Al is thinking she's on a busted flush draw. Might be thinking she would have raised a set of kings at some point earlier in the hand. He's going to continue to think here and go in the tank a bit further, a bit deeper.
last time. I thought that was a coincidence that they had this.
Huge pot here. Pot of the night so far. Biggest pot of the night so far. Tough spot for Al with the aces. He bet flop, got called by Vivian. Bet turn, got called. Bet river and got jammed on by Vivian here. He's got to call 45,000 more here. Gonna have a 200K pot if he calls. It's gonna be far and away the biggest pot of the night. We've had a couple 75K pots, but this is the biggest one thus far. Looks like he does have a few more time chip extensions to use.
Oh shit! I don't know more.
Looks like they automatically put a time chip out there for you if you don't put the chip out. I was curious what was going to happen there when his time ran out, but looks like he's going to use the bulk of his time chips here. He finds a fold. Great fold there by Al.
I didn't even see that.
Fantastic fold. He had a lot committed in the hand, but
No, I was.
came to the right conclusion in the end.
You're the raiser.
Yeah.
And you check raise, you barrel.
If you go all in, I'd call it off.
Listen, yesterday you put 85% with kings and you folded.
That's a
There's
good
always
point.
hope.
Nice to see Al take his losses in stride. It helps to have a gallows humor gambling, being a poker player, so I think that'll serve him well. Seems impervious to the results, which is a good thing. Nice to see Al in there laughing and shucking and jiving amidst having some tough hands here recently. And once again, Vivian is the nemesis. She's holding over him here with pocket kings to his pocket jacks and a queen 6-4 flop. Of course, if you're just now tuning in, Al lost a huge pot to Vivian about half an hour ago with aces to kings, where Vivian flopped a set of kings and called flop, called turn, and jammed over Al's bet on the river for a massive pot. Al did find a fold in the end, although like he said, he did put in about half his chips before he got to that conclusion, but that was a tough one. Al does have the club redraw. I think that's going to keep him in the hand. He's going to call. Thankfully for Al's sake, he did not catch the club, as Vivian would have had a higher flush. Check over to Vivian now. Got almost 20K in this pot. She's going to overbet here a bit.
Goddamn, no time chips, huh?
30,000.
30, is it?
Yes.
Kings.
Good.
And the overbet works to perfection there for Vivian.
Kings.
She She made Aussie Al suspicious,
respect.
and she rakes in yet another big pot.
Nice hand.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that would tilt me. I had like ace queen with a club there.
Yeah.
That would tilt me.
A raise and re-raise pot here between Aussie Al and Vivian. You can see how much Al 4-bets his ace king here too.
Probably yeah, like maybe 40.
Maybe a tough spot for Vivian here with ace queen of diamonds. She's going to call 4K more. She does have the button. Ace 10-8 flop with 2 clubs. About 4K and a 12.5. Gonna be 4K for Vivian to call and a 16.5K pot.
Where? Here?
8, 5, 6.
Oh, I don't know. You
Vivian
check fold,
finds a call in
Richard.
position.
I know you're out of line. Not a lot of check folds in a 4-bet pot on 8 high.
Ace king.
Sure, you're a coward.
Turn brings Vivian a gut shot to the jack.
What do you have?
Still behind Aussie's ace king on ace 10, 9, 8.
7-9.
You don't know? You're not sure.
7-9 suited.
Queen Jack.
Have some pairs, some jack 10s, some 9 10s.
20.5K pot. Aussie Al is
Where's his eyes trying to get you to fold?
39K behind.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to think of
I just get the bet.
if he's going to bet what kind of size he wants to go with here. Is he going to play it as a check over to Vivian? He's going to check.
12,000.
He's going to bet a little over half pot. Going to bet 12K into this 20K pot.
This dusty ass king 10 can hit them up.
Al's going to call. It's going to leave him a little over half a pot size bet going to this river here.
Bailed you out with that Queen Jack hand.
And oh my, what a river for Vivian. What a session for Vivian so far today. What a river here. Jack of spades makes her a straight to the queen. Brutal run out for Al. He checks over to Vivian.
You announced one pair.
She's in the catbird seat. She's got the
That king
effective
ace
nuts here.
That's believable. The 8 part.
All in.
She's going to put Al in for his last 27K.
I knew it was no good. Obviously.
He's just got ace king.
5K on the river was a generous donation.
7 makes a straight. Queen makes a straight.
Pretty sure that generates 0 folds.
Of course, he loses to
Think
sets
so?
and 2 pairs. Somehow she would have that play it as such.
Calling
She's
or
going to
jamming,
find a
I think,
fold, and
by the time we get that
what a run
far.
out for Vivian.
Calling or jamming? Well, you're obviously not jamming.
Why?
I could have the ace of spades.
You
too.
could, sure. If I have Queen Jack on